There's quite a few things you need to know before beginning your journey down the financial independence retire early path. Don't get discouraged though, because the more you learn about the different components to the FIRE movement, the more you'll realize that these are all things you should know whether you want to retire early or retire on time. In this video, I'm going to go through a few of the main components that will determine how quickly you can declare financial independence or early retirement. If you're clueless about what the FIRE movement is all about, then I suggest watching a video I made that will break it all down for you. Link is in the description or somewhere around my head. As I mentioned in that video, most people will naturally gravitate towards financial independence since it doesn't appeal to most to just retire early and not do anything with the rest of their lives. Hey, I'm Jarrad from Debt Free Blueprint, where I show intelligent people like you how to get out of debt and create freedom through your finances using the Debt Free Blueprint. Smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below asking me any additional questions you have surrounding this topic, and I'll get them answered for you. If you want more personal finance videos just like this one, then hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube knows to deliver them to you. Let's get into it right meow. First up is your age. Just like anything, the earlier you get started, the better. Unfortunately, for most of us, we weren't made aware of this movement until a time when it would seem like it was way too late. Now, this isn't to say that someone who's in their late 30s or 40s can't pursue FIRE. You definitely can, but the advantage younger people have is time. More time to actually focus on pursuing financial independence and more time invested in the market. One advantage people in their 30s and 40s could have is that they've already been investing up until this point. If that's the case, then changing your current path to a more financial independence retire early path is going to be a lot smoother. On the other hand, if you are in your 30s and 40s with next to nothing invested, then you still have time, but you are essentially going to need a bigger shovel. You're going to have to really maximize some of the other areas we're going to talk about later in this video. Keep in mind that financial independence is basically having enough in investments that are generating you money to pay for your expenses forever. Most people who are considered financially independent are still doing some sort of work for money, but they don't rely on that money to cover their normal expenses. Technically, this means that someone starting this process a little later can save up enough to withdraw $30,000 per year to cover their basic needs and work a job that they really enjoy that only pays $20,000 per year because it hits them right in the feels. And if I know you, you love those feels. And I think we all like to get hit in the feels sometimes. Next up is your income. The more you make, the easier it'll be for you to max out all of your retirement accounts and invest in other areas to hit your FIRE numbers sooner. Now, just because you make $200,000 per year doesn't mean you can automatically save and invest more than a person making half that. We'll talk about that later in the video. If you want to retire in 15 years, then you need to focus on squeezing everything out of your earning potential for those 15 years. Think of those 15 years as life or death and take advantage of all of them. Go really hard. That way you can feel comfortable letting up on the gas when you do finally decide to retire or declare financial independence. You're sacrificing today so that you can live a more enjoyable life tomorrow. Delayed pleasure is the key. I made a video about increasing your income and making money online to help you out with this. I'll throw links in the description for you to check out after this video. There's a lot of debate surrounding the income topic when it comes to financial independence retire early. Some people will trash on the higher earners like individuals in the IT industry or engineers because on average they have higher incomes. The naysayers might say something like, of course they can do it. It's so much easier for them because they make more money. Okay, and those individuals are making sacrifices to achieve FIRE just like everyone else. I honestly think that having that view is extremely closed-minded. Of course, it helps they make more money, but what does that have to do with you and your situation? If you don't make as much money as them and you want to be able to so that you can start investing more, then what is stopping you from doing that? The sky is the limit when it comes to how much each of us can earn. We need to remove those limiting beliefs we have about why we can't do this, why we can't do that, and why they have it so much easier than the rest of us. Sure, they might be able to declare financial independence or early retirement sooner than you, but who cares? This FIRE journey is about you, how you're going to do it, and most importantly, why you're trying to achieve this. It's not about them. Another extremely important factor when it comes to financial independence and early retirement is your savings rate. You could be 21 years old making $150,000 per year, but if your savings rate is trash, then this whole thing will never work. Your savings rate is how much you're saving in regards to how much you're earning. If your take-home pay is $100,000 per year, but your expenses total $93,000 per year, and you're actually saving and investing the difference, then your savings rate is $7,000 or 7%. If you are working towards financial independence and only saving 7%, then you need to get that number up. It's just not going to be enough. Let's look at 3 scenarios and break down the math if you wanted to leave your job and live off of your investments in 15 years. In scenario 1, if you invest $583 per month or $7,000 per year, we'll just assume a 7% return on your money. Then your investments have the potential to be worth $175,000. Yes, that sounds like a lot of money because it is, but it's not enough to declare financial independence. In scenario 2, let's assume you decide to make it a point to optimize your spending and you got your savings rate up to 21%. That would mean you would be investing $21,000 per year for 15 years or $1,750 per month. Your investments could potentially be worth over $527,000 in 15 years. Once again, yes, that is a lot of money, and some people may be able to survive living off that amount, but I would personally want more than that if I was declaring financial independence today. In scenario 3, if you decided that declaring financial independence or early retirement was extremely important to you, and you nearly doubled that 21% savings rate to a 40% savings rate, then your money has the potential to be worth over $1 million. I can't stress enough how powerful your savings rate can be if you make it a point to focus on that in your life. If you decided that you wanted to add another 5 years to that so that you would retire in 20 years and you invested at the same rate of $1,750 per month, then your investments have the potential to be worth over $860,000 just by adding an additional 5 years to that timeline. Optimizing your spending in the biggest areas of your life will help you achieve a higher savings rate. The 3 biggest expense areas for most people are housing, transportation, and food. Those are the main 3 that you should focus on reducing to find some extra money to put towards your retirement if you truly want to be working towards FIRE. If you do want to eventually reach financial independence or retire early, then I would go as far as saying that it is a requirement to reduce your spending in all 3 of those areas. The thought of actually making this happen might sound outrageous to you, and I get it, but pursuing FIRE is not something that is only for the privileged. It's for the average person like you and me. Being able to pursue financial independence or retire early is sort of a luxury, but it's only a luxury because if you're focused on pursuing FI, then you've already made smart money decisions leading up to this point, or you chose to correct your past money mistakes to get on the right track with your money. Kinda like my past huge mistake of racking up $82,000 in debt and eventually getting it all paid off. Your financial independence early retirement journey is waiting for you, but the first step is to focus on getting rid of your bad debt as soon as possible. Leave a comment down below asking me any additional questions that you have about the FIRE movement, and I'll make sure to get them answered for you. As I make more videos on this topic, I'll create a playlist and put the link in the description of this video so you can find them a whole heck of a lot easier. Sign up to get on the money management course waiting list. Link is in the description. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button and pick up your free copy of the debt-free prep workbook. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get more personal finance videos just like this so we can start getting you to a point where you are financially free. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Adios.